Hi there, let's see how far this video goes. This is attempt number 20,000. I don't know. I attempted this so many times. I don't know. The weather is nice out there. But I'm inside shooting a video because I have to. It's too many records. I need to clean them, need to file them. You all know how it goes. But I want to thank everyone who recently subscribed. And maybe it has to do with me subscribing to a lot of people as well. But everyone who decided to check out my channel and subscribe, thank you. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I've been doing this for 8, 9 years. And every subscriber means so much to me. So thanks everyone who recently clicked the subscribe button. Very appreciated. I'm going to go straight into the video. I'm not going to explain too much about it. One new record, lots of thrift finds, and there's some really nice stuff in there, so hang on. First up, 7 inches, I got 2. This is Sharp and Newman with Change Your Mind. 1985, it's synth pop. It's Gary Newman there, as you can see, that guy. And this is a guy called Bill Sharp, who I never heard of. Side A, really good track. That's Change Your Mind. Side B, remix, remake, remodel. Not so much. So far it's a keeper, but it's kind of like, this is 85. Newman from 85, not my kind of tea. My cup of tea. But it's enjoyable for what it is. Then I picked up Change with Let's Go Together. Also 1985. This is well, it's being described as boogie. It's a more funky kind of disco from the 80s. It's on the Dutch Injection Disco Dance label. Great label, by the way. So check out Chance if you love some, funky disco from the 80s. The new record that I have, it's Malibu Ken. Came out early this month, early February. It's a project featuring rapper A$AP Rock and electronic producer musician Tobacco. The title is also known as A$AP Rock and Tobacco are Malibu Ken. Now, Malibu Ken, it's a toy from the 80s, 90s, I don't know, Barbie, whatever. And they tell the story of Malibu Ken hitting rock bottom. And you see it, he's wasted. I've only heard the track Corn Maze and Acid King, and there's videos of those tracks online. Check them out. They're weird. I'm not going to take everything out that's inside. I'm going to show you the vinyl, though. It's blue. There's a lyric sheet in there, which is blue. And this is a mask, which you can punch out and stick on your face. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take it out anymore. It's very, very fragile. But the sleeve is also very gimmicky. It's a die cut sleeve, as you can see here. See? And I hope you're not too squeamish. That's the inside of the gatefold. I love that. New rap album, A$AP Rock. Love the guy, so had to pick it up. Then we have Pip and Zip. What? Pip and Zip. Now, first, take in that cover. What do you see? There's a girl and a stick figure drawing. Either of them are Pip and Zip. I don't know who is who. They're in a boot, flying away. There's a TV screen inside a giraffe. There's a mail order or a post office kangaroo. There's a crocodile in a tower. There's a pig that gets turned on and gets coins by Pip or Zip. I have no clue. There's a crocodile, there's a mermaid, there's dancing bird, there's a fish hammering away. Fish have no hand. Oh, it's a hammerfish. Ah, that's why. A sawfish. That's fun. I don't know. I saw the sleeve. I thought, this is fun. I needed to check out what it is. When I saw this name, that name, oh, there we are, Joop Stokkermans, he does the music. I thought, I'm going to check it out. He did some really cool children's series from the 60s, 70s. So I needed to check it out. Then you got the inner sleeve with lots of drawings again. Elephants, giraffes, Pip and Zip. It's on C&R, which is a Dutch label. It's Dutch, so it might not be of interest for anyone outside of Holland. And the inside of the gatefold is this giant ass poster of Pip and Zip. Now, why did I pick this up? A, I have a small child, and if this is any fun, he might enjoy it. It's from the 70s, and it's something you don't see that often. Look it up on Discogs. I believe this goes for quite some money, actually. So yeah, I had to pick it up. And it's Pip and Zip. It's colorful. It's crazy. I don't know what it sounds like. I hope it sounds anything like the cover does. But you never know. Christmas time. Alexandra ONeal. This is my gift to you. 1988. It's on Taboo Records. It's produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Those guys I really enjoy, especially a couple of years before this, the Janet Jackson record, and they did a couple of more stuff. There's a ambulance or whatever. But yeah, I had to pick this up. It was $1. Might be too cheesy, but who knows. Talking about cheese. This is Johnny Mathis and Denise Williams. That's what Friends Are For. 78 on CBS. It's conducted and arranged by Gene Page. And I love Gene Page. For those who kind of know him or don't know him, he did the soundtrack to a blaxploitation movie called Blackula. Really funky soundtrack. I don't know if this is funky or not. Who knows? Stevie Wonder's on here as well. He does harmonica on a track called Just the Way You Are. Interesting. Lee Ritenour is on here. Steve Lukather. So it could be interesting. I only know the tracks You Are All I Need to Get By, and That's What Friends Are For. And that last one, I like it, but it's very cheesy. So Denise Williams, Johnny Mathis, had to pick it up because I like Denise Williams a lot. Champagne. I don't know how you pronounce it. This is How About Us. U.S. pressing, if I'm not mistaken, 1981. This is on Columbia record. It has the inner sleeve, lyrics on there. How About Us, another cheesy record. I don't know about the rest. I see this a lot on Instagram. And before that, I saw it a lot at thrift stores, but I thought this is just pop or whatever. But it turns out to be sort of a disco funky thing. We'll see. I'm going to have to listen to it. This as well. This is the Modern Jazz Quartet with guest star Laurindo Almeida. Originally came out in 1964. Need to glue it. It's on Philips. There you are. It's a Dutch pressing. Different sleeve originally, and I think a different label as well. I don't know. Side A looks like, haven't played it, looks like it's the Modern Jazz Quartet doing some classic tracks. And then side B is Brazilian music, so that should be Laurindo Almeida. But yeah, the Modern Jazz Quartet. Gotta pick it up. More jazz. This is jazz in black and white. It's a compilation featuring Louis Armstrong, Count Basie, Sidney Bechet, Bix Beiderbecke, King Cole, Duke Ellington, Dizzy Gillespie, Benny Goodman, Lionel Hampton, Coleman, Hawkins, Stefan Grappelli, Gene Krupa, Jelly Roll Morton, Charlie Parker, Jim Rushing, Fats Waller. Interesting. The sleeve is amazing, but it's more of a... it might not be my cup of tea. I like Bob and hard bop and stuff like that. And this is probably more Dixieland type. We'll see, but I love the cover, so that's why I picked it up. Then I picked up this one. This is from 1968. It's called Soul Hits. It's on MFP, which stands for Music for Pleasure. This is the Dutch pressing. Can't really get it out of the sleeve. Love the cover, but these are not the original songs. You get The Midnight Hour, Think, Respect, Say a Little Prayer, Duck of the Bay, Land of a Thousand Dances, 6, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, Don't Fight It, Hard to Handle, Knock on Wood, Sweet Soul Music, and Bring It On Home to Me. But who are the guys that do this? I don't know. They're not the original artist. I know that for sure. But this is a sleeve that you just have to pick up. And then we have Diana Ross. This is Silk. That's $3 on there. The lady behind the cash register at this thrift store basically flipped through the records and just counted the amounts of records that are in here and boom, paid $1 for it. You don't say anything. They just have to check it, don't they? So this is Silk, 1982. I believe an Andy Warhol cover. Could be wrong. That's the gatefold. And this is the inner. It's on Capitol. It's got custom labels. And to be quite honest, no idea what the hits were off of this one, but in the end, I paid $1 for it, so it's a good deal. The Spinners, Dancing and Loving. This is on Atlantic, 1979. Should be disco. It looks like disco. Could be, could be fun. Michael Zager produced it. I think he did a lot of really cool stuff. Let's see if I see more names on here. Not really. But I had to pick it up again. This was priced $2.90, which is a weird price. Just price it $3. Again, the lady flipped through it. $1. Now the next one is a really interesting find. Had to pick it up because the band itself, when they started out late 60s, were a psych band. This is probably not a psych album, but I had to pick it up because it's in such good shape. This is the James Gang with Jesse Come Home. Love the sleeve, the cowboy. So it could be sort of a country rock thing. We'll see. Came out in 1976. It's American pressing. Atco. It's in really, really good shape. $1. Now, this is probably the find of the day. Not because I like it so much, but it's worth a lot more than what I paid for it. Ton Scherpenzeel. This is Le Carnaval des Animaux. Excuse me. Yeah. Tom Scherpenzeel is a Dutch Prague musician who, I think he was an exception, I don't know. But he does a lot of synth, electronic stuff. And I had to pick this up because if I don't like it, I'm not a big fan of Prog. I can always sell it. Because there's one guy selling it on Discog for 20 bucks, and mine is in really, really good shape. And like I said, it's Prog. I don't know much about it. I know it means the carnival of animals, and there are songs named after animals. I have no clue, but I had to pick that up. And the last record I got is some classic rock, double album. So I did have to pay $2 for this one. This is Brainbox To You. I don't know if this is Prog or more of a blues rock thing. It's on Imperial. And this, Jan Akkerman, the guitarist of Focus. And I don't know who Cas Lux is. That's the lead singer of this band. I really don't know, but you got 4 guitars, 2 drums, bass guitar, and vocals. Loud! So, I have to check this out. Brainbox, $2 at a thrift store. So that's my finds. Thank you for watching. Just have to cut it off now and play some music. Bye-bye.